Let's take this consolidate. I'm doing this first of all for you as a demo. In this consolidate, I have a different files from different months. For example, in this case, I have a file of March, April, and May, June. So you may have a 10 file, 20 file, depending upon your data. My requirement is that if I put that particular file into this folder, and automatically data should come into the Power BI. So what I'm doing here, I am just taking these 3 files out of the folder. So right now I have only one file. Can you see this?
Yeah.
So I have the one file. I configure this one file with the Power BI, and next time when you put some file here, that will automatically get merged in the data. So I'll just do the demo for you. So I need a fresh Power BI instance. So I just take this. And these 2-3 examples are very important. These are the last 2-3 examples for Power BI, but very useful and very important. Now, what I'll do, I'll take this get data now. Instead of going to the files, I'll go to the folder. We have a folder here. So I configure a folder rather than a file. So I click on connect. I browse that folder that is in the desktop called consolidated, and I click on OK. So this is my folder which I want to configure for the data. So this is the information about the folder. I click on transform. Then I have so much information like a content, like a name, extension, so many information about this folder, which is not relevant to me. So I just take the content and the name and remove other columns. So I have now 2 columns only. One is the name of the file and second is the type of the content. Then I go to the add column. I go to the custom column. So you know the custom column, we have done that. So in the custom column, I am saying I want to fetch the data from the workbook. So I have a function called Excel dot workbook. What do you want in workbook? So I open a bracket, I want content.
Okay.
So it will fetch the content from the workbook, and I click on OK. Now look at here, a similar thing you have tried earlier. I got a table. So I go there, I say I don't want all information, I want the data. I want only data of that. I click on OK. So it show me the 2 things. One is as a sheet, one is as a table. When I click here, so this is a sheet. You can see here column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. When I click on to the next one, it is showing me a table, proper table. So this sheet one is not required. So I'll go to the home. There is an option called remove a row. So I remove the top row. How many rows from the top? 1 row from the top. So I have the 1 row. Now I click here. I say what I want. I want all the columns value. I click on OK. Now I have all the columns. So these 2 columns are no more required. So remove this column. I want to fill the March in all the data possible.
Do you want to do a fill down?
Fill down. I'm just using all the stuff that you did. So we do not need to go here and there. We can just right click here. All the options are here also. This is the context one. And we have some null data. Are you able to see this? So I just filter out the null data. So I'll get a perfect row for the month of March These all information are here, and this is 55 rows. I change the name, sales data, and I load this to the Power BI. So when I am here, I get the data from a folder, and the data is sales data. You can see this data is there. So I have March data. How many rows I have?
I can't see. Hold on. 55 rows.
55 rows. So I just minimize that. Now I take all these files and put inside the folder. Here I need to do what? Here I come onto the sales data, right click, and we have an option called refresh.
Okay.
I click on refresh. So now the data is coming from look at here, the data is coming from
April,
June, March, May. These all 291 rows. Whatever data you put in that folder will automatically come in this.
It's
So
interesting.
now if you create, yes, please.
That it's interesting that you formatted only like the May, or was it only the March one? And then when you put everything in, it also followed the same format, the same cleanliness.
Yes. So what happened normally when we are creating a report month-wise, my columns are almost same, but the data may get changed every month. So if you want a consolidation report, again, I'll just come here. I'm just taking another graphical tool, that is a visualization tool called tree map. So I click on to the tree map. Tree map is equivalent to pie, but it is very different in terms of visibility. So I take the month into the group and volunteer hours into the values. So we have this May, June, March, April. These are the volunteer hours in the values. So if you want to see the value, you can go to this, and there is a legend. No, I don't want that. I want a data label should be on. You can see the data label is visible there, 64. And you can even highlight this with the bigger value. And then you can have the category name with the bigger point. So this is a March, April, we have this much hours working. In May, we have this much hours working, and so on. If you want to again drill through that, which we did in the pie. So I'll just go to the formatting option, field option. I take the volunteer name in just to the next to the month. We'll get the same option, drill, and then we'll click on to the May. We'll get all May. All the volunteers are here.
Nice.
We'll make it up. Fine. Even we can take the location. If location is one thing. So this is a location, A, B, C, D location. When I come up, so this is when I click on April, this is an April location. So what happened here, similar to pie, it is coming in a square or in a rectangle shape. The size of the box is equivalent to the value you have.
Yeah, so like the biggest one is the one that
biggest
has
one,
most value.
Yes. So what I did is I did a consolidation here with the help of one folder. So we do not have a multiple file the data here. We did not do the appending here. I repeat, in the first example, we append the data one by one. So what happened? Each and every time I need to append the data. Let's suppose new data is coming for in the month of July. So I need to import that data, then append that data. Every month I need to append the data if I use an append query. This can be done by append query also. But if I do by the folder, please understand what happened. You just put your data into the folder.
And then you refresh every time.
And just click on refresh. You will get all the data in one go.
Yeah, that's handy. Very handy. So yeah, it's handy if you know it's gonna be like kind of
So
like
this is basically the automation of the data with the help of Power BI. So I'm just closing this and I'm giving you the control. You please try this.
Okay.
I'm just coming in a minute. You just try this in meanwhile.
Okay.
Yes, Daniel, I hope you understand everything. Yes, yes.
Yep.
Okay. सुपौल सबका पाठ कर ले बैठ सुपौल सबका पाठ कर ले कितना होता
Wait. That wasn't it.
column name hardly matters
Yep.
here.
X.
It's a case sensitive. So Excel.workbook. Bracket open. Bracket open. First Excel you need to remove.
Yeah.
Double click on the content. Now you can type also content.
I got an extra. All right. We only need data. We don't need anything else. And then, okay, we don't need this row anymore. Home. Yeah. Then row columns. Go down. Filters. Okay. Now that looks good. This is volunteer hours.
Now your headings are not matching, no, because you did not uncheck that option. So
Oh,
please change the
the
headings. Just
prefix, right?
double click on that. Yes, the prefix that. So just delete, double click onto that and delete the custom dot data dot. Close it, close it. Just double click on the any column.
Any
Not
column?
here. Uh, give me a minute. I'm taking the control. I'm just taking the control.
Yeah.
I'm just double click on May.
Oh, because I was changing
Okay.
the
Filter
properties
rows. You are on the filter rows, no?
right here where it says name.
Acha, yeah, you have to write the name now. You please write the name first.
Yeah.
Then you rename the headings.
And then this was because I didn't unclick the prefix, right?
Yes, yes, this is a prefix. That's why we need to uncheck it. Now this is perfect.
I can close and apply.
Close and apply.
And then I can. So then I can go.
You just open this. No. First of all, go to Power BI.
Okay.
Go to Power BI, and then click on to this data. No, not here, not here, not here, not here, not here.
Down here.
Yes, and just see that you have the data of April because
Mm-hmm.
you put the April data. So now you put all the three data there into the folder.
All right.
Minimize it.
Okay.
So put all these three data into the folder. Continue.
Continue. Oh, I moved 7 items. Cancel that.
Oh, you just drag something more, no?
Yeah, this stuff over here.
Just give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Yeah.
No. Now go there and just refresh.
And then we're gonna go ahead and home refresh. June, March, and May. Let's see here. So we wanna close. Right now, I want.
Take the month. Take the month into the group. Add volunteer hours into the value. So that is there. So if you want to show the data value, you go to the properties, formatting properties. Yes, here. Then you make the data label on. Make it on. Make it on. Now you can see the data label is visible at the corner.
Yeah.
You can increase the size of the data label by using this, which is displaying. Fine. So if you put a location under the group, so then you will get a group. First of all, select that. Yes. Then drag this location under the group. Location under the group. It is above the group, no?
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah. Now you have this button at the bottom. You can click onto the drill button and then click on any of the months, and then you will get the detail of that month.
Nice. So I could even put volunteer. Nice.
Yes, yeah, you have a 3-level drill through. Yes, you can make it big.
Nice. Okay. All right. That was pretty clear.
That's basically called consolidation with the help of folder. So I think this is clear to you, and the concept of putting the data is also clear. Now you have a one data here, but that data is coming from where? That data is coming from the folder. So actually the source of data is the folder. So whatever data you put in that folder, it automatically updated here.
Right. Like for example, if someone were to put a text file or a CSV file, would it just add it, or would it have a hard time with that?
Yes.
It just add
Very
it.
much
Okay.
right. Very much right. Great. So this is the one thing. Next one is again a very, very important and interesting for you. I'm just giving you one example first of all. What is the requirement? The requirement is layout cleaning is very easy. We can do that now. Look at here. This is a very interesting one. So what happened? I took the data from a website. So when the data comes to me with the help of website, the data is coming in this format. Are you able to see this?
Yeah.
So this is the data. These are the details. Fine. So this is a detail for one particular location, one particular property. That this property is in which city, what is the name of that property, is this parking is available there, kitchen is there, you have what is the contact person, catering is allowed, what is the square area, what is the rating for that. So this is a similar for all the things. Are you able to understand? This is for all.
Yeah.
I get this data,
Those are all
and
the categories.
I have get one more information with the help of that in a tabular form. According to the city and location, I will get this particular location has an Wi-Fi, or what is the distance from the airport
Gotcha.
in kilometers. So this is a Wi-Fi is available or not, or what is the distance basically from the airport. I hope this is clear.
Yeah.
Great. So my requirement is I want to take a decision which property to opt for the program or for the event